world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
It allows us to have 16 times the detail. It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
If you're not excited for Starfield, you may very well be a fake gamer. Starfield is that game that's going to no doubt have meat on that bone. Starfield is that game that we're going to be talking about for years to come. And if Bethesda plays their cards right, we're talking about not only Game of the Year contender, but possibly Game of the Generation. We're looking at Creation Engine 2. Starfield is the first game on this new engine, Creation Engine 2. Starfield is next-gen only on consoles, Series X, Series S, and of course PC. In addition to all of that, Game Pass Day 1. So there's not a $60 investment. So even if it is the next Fallout 76, like some would have you to believe, you're not spending $60 Day 1. What's not to love? There's nothing to lose. It's over, fake fans, it really is. But you don't care. You never have, and believe me, you never will.
Spaceman! Someone bought the damn game on eBay. Someone bought the damn game on eBay. A stupid silly Nimrod bought the game on eBay for $1,200. Then they decided to share some gameplay. The game leaked, and the internet went crazy. Especially those stupid silly Nimrods who do nothing but browse Reddit and NeoGAF. They went, even the all-beloved Sean Murray tweeted about it, and he said, "Don't watch the gameplay. Don't watch the gameplay. You'll spoil my game that I've been working on for years and years and years." Really, Sean? How in the blue hell is a 20-minute gameplay video going to spoil the game? I thought you coded the 64C generator, procedural generated planets. There's supposed to be an infinite amount of planets in this game, and yet a 20-minute video is going to spoil the damn game? That makes absolutely no sense at all. Oh, I'm Sean Murray. I don't have the time to answer a fan's question about the PC release. I don't have time for that, but I do have time to tweet about how I'm concerned about the leak spoiling the game. It's going to spoil it all. It's going to spoil it. 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 The other reason why No Man's Sky is going to be a disappointment, a big, huge disappointment. Even Sean's concerned about the game. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have tweeted about it. No Man's Sky! To infinity and beyond!
Massive return rate on that.
Retarded donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
It is bright.
3 weeks away from Lego Star Wars W in the chat.
Well,
bear,
you're going to have to get it to me. I'm not buying that shit. You're retarded coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. That's what we're talking about. You're retarded coming through. We are out here. The reality of the situation. We're going to dissect the video, folks. We got to make sure we get to it in a way that makes sense because we do not have the battery extender today. We're not lollygagging today, okay? We're not going to sit out here for 5 hours, okay? So you guys got to get it happening.
I'm a fucking devil donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Nice Sennheiser headset fam.
Yeah, well, this isn't the gaming. This is the professional one, okay? This is like fucking more than the PS5. I mean, I'm out here, baby, and that's the reality, okay? So, Starfield, guys, it's over. It really is over. Elden Ring is in the shitter. I told you guys this day in and day out that this was going to happen. I told you guys that the honeymoon phase was going to dissipate, but they certainly just did not want to listen, and it is so incredibly sad. Believe me, it really
Anonymous
is.
donated $9.99
you
through Super Chat. Yo, I'm at work. Hope you have a good stream, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Anonymous coming through. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate it, guys. The reality of the situation, there's only 80 people in here. What is going on? Is that real? Is that real? Are we having connection problems? Doesn't seem like we are. Wow. No one's watching the show today. Well, we don't have much longer. That's why I didn't bring the battery.
Mind underscore
that we were going to have this predicament out here, so it is what it is.
Let's go, Todd.
Yeah, let's go. That's what we're talking about. Guys, views are in the shitter, okay? What is going on? 85 viewers? Are you fucking serious? Holy shit, no one gives a shit about Starfield. That's okay because we got to cover Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow, okay? Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow. Guys, got to get him in here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the whole system is broken. I got probably shadow banned on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. But I'll tell you what, the views are literally down. It's been over a year. Well over a year since I've had such low numbers. So something's going on. They're probably changing the algorithm. They're not suggesting my videos as much. So you guys are going to have to step in and start sharing these fucking videos, okay? And you damn well know where to share them. Although they will probably ban you, but it is what it is. It's the way the cookie crumbles. If you want to spread the reality of the situation, those are the risks that you have to be willing to take. So far we got Shadows99 popping the chart with the Bruce Wayne box. We got You're Retarded, we got Devil, Anonymous, and mine coming through. So 4 people. And, you know, we're... Guys, how many people are in here? Is there really only 80 watching? Or is that broken? Is everything... Are we even live? I can't... I can barely see the screen. I mean, I can barely see the screen, folks. Why is there only 80 people in here? What the fuck? Well, nonetheless, you guys are going to get a show regardless, but that's why I didn't bring the extender, because I damn well knew that this was probably going to happen. We don't care about Starfield, Michael. We don't care about Starfield, Michael. Hey there, mister. Hey there, mister. There's only 80 people in here. Something's broken here. Something's totally amiss here. Guys, you got to get the link out, okay? But something is totally broken here. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and continue the show the best that we can. If there's no one watching, we probably won't be able to take Skype calls. But you know, this is just the way this show always happens. It always happens in you know. We just got to continue to move the wheels. Let's go ahead and dissect the video, folks. Let's go ahead and dissect the video. Again, we don't have the battery extender, and it says we have how much time left? It says we have an hour and 42 minutes, but that's probably being a bit generous. But let's go ahead and check out this video, folks. Brand new Starfield, and you know, look, this is what we want to hear. So let's go ahead and interact and play this here. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Hopefully, the mix is pretty good. Let's see.
It's a level of immersion that we really focus on. You're not just playing a game, but you're living in this world, in this universe.
It's a giant open world for the player to do what they want.
Oh my God!
You feel like you've had an impact in the world. You really feel like you're there.
There's certain, you know, types of entertainment where you're just experiencing it. You're taking in what the creator wants you to see, and they draw that dotted line between this happens, go here, do this. The more that we can put you in the situation where you're going to decide. That's what makes video games.
We're going to decide. Now, look, if they don't fulfill their promises here, this could potentially backfire for Bethesda and Todd Howard and the team here. But if they live up to their word when they pull that curtain back and your choices actually do hold impact and what they are saying comes to fruition with the final product, well, then this is going to be a fucking home run.
Best form of entertainment that they are.
Let's go, baby. Game of the year. It's over. Elden Ring is dead. Elden Ring is dead. An absolute total snooze fest.
We don't just make RPGs, like we make simulations, and that leads to a lot of just crazy stuff that can happen and things you don't expect.
Yeah, we always
things you don't expect. See, in Elden Ring, you know what to expect because there's no fucking simulation, anything happening with that game. Terrible open world, literally one of the worst open worlds that I've ever played. Some of these people are literally being paid by From Software or Bandai Namco. Like, there's no doubt in my fucking mind. Or they just want to, you know, clout chase and pretend like it's great. Look, Dr. Disrespect stopped playing it. If he liked it, he wouldn't have stopped playing it, right? A lot of people were just clout chasing Elden Ring because it was the hot game, and in some cases it might still be because right now, you know, there's not much else out. Obviously, there's news coming like this with Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy. But at the end of the day, folks, that's where we stand. The mouse stopped working. No, it didn't. Okay, never mind.
Those big fights, like what if
Let's go, folks. Got to get him in here.
Right, you have to handle that, right? Because it could. You can't control it. The only thing you control is that the game has to account for it somehow.
We embrace the chaos.
Oh my God.
Let it play out, and usually it's pretty fun.
A lot of us have been doing this for a long time together. And it's nice with Starfield to go back to some things we didn't do, the backgrounds, the traits, the defining your character, all of those stats. And I think there's so many games now that do those things that people are ready for something that does a lot of the things that, older hardcore RPGs, some that we used to do, doing those again in a new way.
Older hardcore RPGs. Guys, they're bringing it back, okay? It's time to get excited. Look, if this were PlayStation exclusive, you guys would be up this game's ass. But since it's only on Xbox, it's on Game Pass, you guys don't care. Oh, Michael, we don't want to play Snoozefield. Snoozefield. Hey, remember Fallout 76, Michael? That's the sad part. That's the sad part. You guys can't give it a chance.
Allow the player to create really interesting, unique characters. This game, we've definitely severely leveled up. The tech is based on scanning of real-world models, similar to the photogrammetry we do in our landscapes. We're kind of applying the same thing to our people as well, because it's not just the appearance of your
Games donated $2 through Super Chat. Why would anyone buy a Biden Station 5, Mackle?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask 4Channel.
Player and all that, but we want all the personal interactions of NPCs, other characters in the game to be as impactful as possible. And for that, you have to believe these are real people. You're a real person interacting with real people.
One of the big choices is which part of the game world am I going to engage in? We always make a bunch of different groups that represent some of the major factions in every game. And in this one, we've got the United Colonies that represents the future Space Republic, idealized. You also have the Freestar Collective, which is the space Western fantasy, people that are out there on the frontier. We've got Ryujin Industries, which represents corporate life. I think it has one of the best starts of any of the factions.
Yeah, it's a megacorp, and you get hired, right? That you would do, right?
We'll play for our job. We'll see if you cut the mustard.
Right.
Yeah, I love approaching it that way, where, okay, what makes the world feel whole? What are the groups that would make it feel whole and believable? And then how does the player interact with them? What we're doing with the pirates, the Crimson Fleet as well. They're not just this foe. Let the player join them.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. They're not just a foe. Let the player join them. I'm done with these games where every goddamn thing you see on the screen is a foe, is an enemy, is hostile. I'm done with that. Dude, if this game can deliver on all of what's being said here, and I know some of it might sound a little ridiculous because, again, they haven't pulled that curtain back fully, but, bro, this has been in the years work. This has been in the work. This has been in the works for years. Bethesda has something to prove. Their reputation is on the line. Look, if this does flop, if it is a disaster, if it is the next Cyberpunk or whatever you want to say, at least it's on Game Pass day one. So you're not like, it's not like you're losing $60, $70. That's just the reality of the situation. Who's coming through? Can't even see the fucking screen. Blasco returns. Brand new member in the winner's circle. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Blasco returns. Brand new member in the winner's circle. Guys, it's over for Elden Ring. It really is.
NJJX donated $2 through Super Chat. I am excited for Dokvi and Hogwarts. Moon viewing ceremony.
Yeah. We're going to be covering Hogwarts tomorrow.
Moon viewing ceremony. Moon viewing
We're going to be covering Hogwarts. We're going to be covering Hogwarts tomorrow.
Moon viewing ceremony.
Yep.
Moon viewing ceremony. Moon viewing ceremony.
We're going to be covering Hogwarts tomorrow. The state of play tomorrow, okay? We're going to see if they can hit that home run. We're going to see if they can hit that home run. We're going to see if they can hit that home run. But we're going to rewind this video. We're going to rewind this. Well,
Christopher Cardarelli donated $2
Christopher
through
Columbus
Super
coming
Chat.
through.
The concept and the world looks good.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, but look, I'm not going to totally say we're smooth sailing just yet. I mean, they have to pull the curtain back probably like in the summertime. I'm going to assume that's when they're going to pull the curtain back and show us first gameplay and all that shit, which is fine. But if it lives up to what they're saying here, then we got a home run on our hands, no doubt about it. And the only question is the Biased Snowy Games media going to give it a shot despite it not being on PlayStation? Well, let's rewind what Todd Howard had to say here, because this is actually fantastic. It's really fantastic what he had to say there.
The good senator donated $5 through Super Chat. Finally a proper triple RPG. IT has been ages since we got something worthwhile.
They tell me Elden Ring has the most like revolutionary open world. It's so different. It's so just unique. And it's like, dude, look at what they're saying here. They're bringing. It seems like you're having more customization features. You can, not everyone's apparently an enemy. There was something else they said that I forgot, but let's go ahead and rewind it here and look at this.
What we're doing with the pirates, the Crimson Fleet as well. They're not just this foe. Let the player join them.
Like, just give me the game right now.
Ultimate One donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Oh, Mackle, moon viewing ceremony, 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 moon viewing ceremony.
What does that mean?
Moon viewing ceremony.
Cool thing about Crimson Fleet, what if you're a good person and you want to be a good player and you don't want to play as a bad guy, you can side with the pirates or you can report back your superiors and be like basically space cop type of thing. So let you be a good person and still play with the bad guys. I think that's really cool too.
It seems like no matter what story we write, the one the players tell themselves is the one that they think about and love the most, and the companions.
Ceremony, moon viewing 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 ceremony.
Come on, man, you're getting me fucking really pissed out here, okay? If you're gonna do that, donate at least $5. Not one fucking dollar,
on
dude.
this game, how those other characters felt about you.
That's probably my favorite part. Like when you're exploring and then your companion makes some comment off the cuff about something that you're checking out or something that just happened. It just feels so perfect for immersion. It's so believable. You think it's a real person.
So, we knew we wanted to do some kind of persuasion minigame thing.
Yeah, we sat down and it was funny. We didn't start with, let's do an evolution of, let's look back at the old Oblivion system, but there are a couple of beats there. You have to think about, what's my risk here, right? Which one do I want to choose? We didn't want it to be a system where there was definitely the right thing to say.
It feels like you're having a conversation where you're actually trying to persuade somebody of something. So it's actually, I think it's, as far as new systems in dialogue, I think it's definitely one of the most successful ones that we've had.
Yeah. I think when we knew we were making a game about space, you ask yourself certain questions, and that question is, what is out there?
You guys don't know what...
So, as a
you guys
game,
aren't ready for this game. I don't think anyone is.
Adventure, mystery, but I think with Starfield, there's this other layer of, the cosmos and the universe and what is out there.
At the end of it, we want the players to have told their own journey, but then look back at it and we're asking the big questions. Why are we all here? Where is it leading? And what's next for humanity?
It is over, folks. It is over. The Elden Ring fanboys, I mean, you can't compete with that. If it's everything that they just laid out there, it has to be Game of the Year.
Galth donated $5 Canadian through Super Chat. Michael, why did you recommend the Afraid of the Dark trilogy to me as the Elden Ring killer? This is the Resident Evil killer.
What are you talking about, dude? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we're going to go ahead and open up the lines. But look, with Starfield, if it can deliver on everything that they said in that roundtable discussion there, or can at least live up to somewhat of what they said there, then very much so a Game of the Year.
Silent Chill donated £4.49 through Super Chat. Todd Howard has a history of lying. Don't fall for it, Mackle. The same engine since 1998. The industry is crumbling.
Come on,
it's
man.
Over.
Why don't you do your research? I'm pretty sure this is a brand new engine, okay? Like, you guys got to at least... Look, everyone lies in the industry. If you didn't know that, everyone lies. Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red lied. Fucking Sean Murray lied about No Man's Sky. When does it not happen? It happens more often than it doesn't, but... Look, I think they have something to prove here with Starfield. I think they have something to prove here with Starfield, and look, if it does suck, it's on Game Pass. Like you don't have to spend $60 on it. You don't have to spend $70 or whatever. Like it's on Game Pass free day one. You can just start a trial. Literally, you can experience this for free if you know how to do it. So, you know, if it fails, it's on Game Pass. If it's great, I buy a physical copy. It's really that simple. So, look, if it's everything that they said in that interview, then holy shit. Elden Ring doesn't stand a chance. But then again, we're going to see what Hogwarts Legacy has to bring to the table tomorrow. So let's go ahead and open up the lines, folks. 818-284-4568. Let's see. Let's see what you guys have to say, okay? So far, we got Shadows99, You're Retarded Devil, Anonymous, Mind, Troy, MJX, Christopher Columbus, Good Senator, Ultimate OC, Goth, and Silent Shield coming through. And of course, we got Blazik Returns coming through in the winter circle out here. Hard to see the screen, very windy, can't even see anything because the hair's in the way, but it is what it is, folks.
NJJX donated $5 through Super Chat. Oh, sweet beloved Michael.
Oh,
you said
my
donate
God.
At least
Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
High voltage sign.
Oh,
moon
Michael,
viewing ceremony.
Come on.
Sign,
We're not going to play games out here. Let's go. Hello, you're on the
sign,
air.
Moon viewing ceremony. High voltage sign. Moon viewing ceremony. High voltage sign.
Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Moon viewing ceremony. High voltage sign.
Hey, Michael,
moon viewing ceremony. High voltage sign. Moon viewing ceremony. High voltage sign. Moon viewing ceremony.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. I can't hear you. They're spamming. So you're gonna have to wait until I tell you to talk because they're spamming.
Moon viewing
I can't hear
ceremony.
anything.
Peach. Moon viewing ceremony.
You're gonna have to
high
wait.
voltage sign. Moon viewing ceremony. High 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 voltage sign. High voltage sign. Moon viewing ceremony.
All right. Oh my God.
Mike Antone donated $2 through Super Chat. Todd Howard sounds like a trans woman.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, what I wanted to ask you about this game, Starfield, is that I'm really excited for it, but I'm worried about the microtransactions. Are you going to have an issue with this game if they
who said there's microtransactions in it?
Well, I mean, look at Fallout.
Yeah, but you can't just assume that this is going to have microtransactions in it. This isn't Fallout 76, so.
I mean, this looks like a massive game, and I think they're going to have to put them in there.
Why?
Right?
They're owned by fucking Xbox.
investment.
They're owned by Micro. You know. I don't know. I think it's weird to just talk about microtransactions when there's no confirmation.
Okay, well, I'm just basing this on Fallout 76.
Right. Well, I mean that's
Anyways,
hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate. I don't know why he's talking about microtransactions and none of that's even been talked about. Come on, man. Jesus Christ! It's like you want it to fail. Let's go. The lines are open, folks. The lines are open. Now they don't want to donate because they want to disrupt the show. But Michael, they got nothing to show for. But Michael, that's only on that Xbox there. Well, too bad.
You're retarded donated $1.99 through Super
combo.
Chat. Todd Howard, a boomer homie, bear, teddy bear, men holding hands,
Come on, guys.
lightning showers,
Let's go.
cityscape at
Let's
sunset,
open up the lines. Let's
bear,
go. 818-284-4568.
teddy bear, men holding hands, lightning showers,
Why is that
cityscape at
closed?
sunset, bear, teddy bear, men holding
Quit spamming
hands,
shit, guys.
lightning
It's annoying as
showers,
fuck. No one wants,
cityscape at
literally,
sunset,
no one wants to hear it
bear,
except you and that
teddy
parent's
bear,
basement, man.
bear,
No one
teddy
wants to hear it
bear,
except you and
bear,
that parent's basement,
bear,
okay?
bear,
You think
bear,
it's so fucking
bear.
funny. So funny.
Nico Boot donated €2
Bellic
through
coming
Super
through.
Chat. They're talking around freaking months, man. Common.
Couldn't hear you. Couldn't hear. You guys got to time these out way better. You guys got to time these out way better. I had plenty of downtime there to do it. So make sure you think ahead. Hello, you're on the air. Couldn't hear it. Can't see the screen barely. Okay, the brightness isn't high enough. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. I'm outside. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
I was about to put down the keyboard and mouse, but you know what? This pulled me back in, Michael.
Well, I mean, they're saying what needs to be said. Now, of course, the big The big question is can they fulfill on their promises here?
Well, that's still to be seen, but Bethesda is the best when it comes to open world RPGs. I think we can all agree there.
Right. And look, I think the reputation is kind of at stake here because, people have some concerns about the previous titles like Fallout 76, and some people didn't really think Fallout 4 lived up to the hype. So, but here's the kicker with this one this time around. It's on Game Pass for basically free. And if it sucks and if it's not what they... if it's not anything that they're talking about here, then, hey, it's on Game Pass for nothing. You know what I mean? So it's not like we're going to have to go out to the store to go to GameStop or whatever or buy this digitally for $60 or $70. Like, that's not the investment we're making here.
And is this not next-gen exclusive? I'm pretty sure it is, right?
Yeah. Well, shit, I didn't even think about that, actually. Yeah, Series X, Series S, and I think PC as well, so fuck.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
That's
we're
pretty
getting.
wild,
Because Elden Ring was cross-gen. Hogwarts Legacy is also cross-gen. But holy shit, bro, this might be a sleeper hit of the year, to be honest. Because there's like no hype for this. I mean, there is, but like it's only on Xbox, and some people just got hard-on haters for Xbox.
Well, aren't all these hard-on haters like PC people anyway? So I just don't understand.
Well, you got these
anymore.
Elden Ring fanboys in here saying, oh, all this dumb bullshit like, well, it's going to have those big arrows on the screen, I can't imagine. Oh, my God. Dude, you're in space. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be like No Man's Sky where it's endless. That would be terrible, actually, if it were. Because, there's less, there's just less... It just would be terrible. It would be soulless if it were fucking procedural generated or something like that. So I'm glad it's not. But dude, imagine, just look at Elden Ring and then imagine thinking that that's game of the year when you got potential fucking heavy hitters here like Starfield, like fucking potentially Hogwarts Legacy, which we're gonna find out as soon as tomorrow on whether or not that's gonna hold. But bro, Elden Ring is dead.
Yeah, especially with all these open-ended quest lines, right? That they're promising. You're looking at hundreds and hundreds of hours of different storytelling, and that's just through one playthrough, Michael. So that's pretty fucking awesome, guys. Like, you should be fucking hyped.
Yeah, and again,
if I was going to be hyped for any game, this is where I would actually have hype for. Because this is Bethesda. They have a track record, guys, of hitting the ball out of the fucking park.
And not only that, but it's on Game Pass. Like it's not like you subscribe to Game Pass, you get this day one.
Virtually free.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So even if it's another Fallout 76, it's like, okay, well, it was on Game Pass. I didn't spend any real money on it, so that's okay with me. So I mean, bro, if God damn it! I just can't with these people. They won't give it. They won't give it the time of day because it's only on Xbox. If this were PlayStation exclusive, they would be kissing this game's ass, and you damn well know it too. The Biosnow Games media.
Oh, absolutely, and and we see this time and time again. Why our medium is being eroded is from retarded consumers that have low impulse control and cannot see the benefits at all. If it does not have the big fat PlayStation sign in front of it, they are going to shit on it and rip on it because they've been told that's what gets them to be popular. And this is just another example. If you seriously are not hyped for something like this, that again is virtually free, which is what Michael's saying, so there's really nothing bad. There's nothing. You aren't leaving here with $60 of nothing, okay? Yeah. It's virtually free. You can play it on the PC if you don't have a fucking Xbox, because I know you guys hate Xbox so fucking much. How is this not a win for gaming? And by the way, it's probably already a timed exclusive, as this is Bethesda. Maybe that's not true, but I don't see how they wouldn't be getting their money in from Sony at someday.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Maybe down the road, a couple of years down the road, it comes to PlayStation, but, I mean, Xbox owns them, so.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's really no lose here, Michael. And even if it's on the Xbox, then you have 12
Obsolete Boy donated $2 Australian.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm really excited, dude.
Xbox
like,
has
this
Starfield,
makes me excited
PlayStation
to be a
has
gamer again. This makes me want to pick up the fucking Xbox controller and play. God damn it. This is what we've been waiting for. Be fucking hyped.
Meat on that bone. Meat on that bone. Layers, depth. You know, it seems like they're going back to their roots because they mentioned that here in this roundtable discussion in terms of like the hardcore, old school kind of Bethesda. So like, dude, this sounds promising. Now, again, some could look at this and say maybe they're just telling us what we want to hear, and sure, that happens more often than not. But again, the execution here and when they decide to finally pull that curtain back, potentially at E3, is going to be very interesting to see.
99 donated $2
but just with how they were approaching the conversation, Michael, I was feeling they were almost describing a Oblivion-like experience.
Yeah, and that's
obviously this is set in space, but you know what I mean, like where storytelling actually fucking matters.
Yeah, I remember so much about Oblivion and Elden Ring. What do I remember? You know, I mean, do I remember any quests in Elden Ring? No, because well, you know how that works. So,
well, every fucking thing's a boss fight.
Oh my god. Well, that's why I don't remember. It's the same fucking thing over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, I remember the biggest fan. I remember going into the painting in Oblivion, you know, the arena in Oblivion, the fucking Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion, the Thieves Guild in Oblivion. I mean, just all of that shit, man. So fucking memorable. And that's a testament to how they hit that home run. Skyrim's still one of like the most popular played games, and it came out in 2011. You know, and imagine this, like the longevity on this motherfucker, if they really can make it happen and make it pop in a way that makes sense. I mean, we're talking about a game that's going to have another 10 years of leg space, you know?
Absolutely. And, you know, I know I've been hard on Todd, but he has delivered very good experiences in the past, and so has Bethesda as a company as a whole. And, you know, if anyone's going to do this, it better fucking be Bethesda, because I wouldn't trust another fucking company at this point, especially after the debacle with CDPR. Right. Fuck those guys, dude. So if anyone's going to have... but you know what I mean? If anyone has to take a leap of faith, I would want it to be Bethesda, because they have shown to have that track record. Especially, I mean, they have fucking New Vegas under their belt. I know that's Obsidian, but it still is Bethesda at the end of the day, and that does matter. It shows that they have good taste in what is a good quality product. And with like Rockstar, there are very few games from their library that leaves me with a disappointment. Now, I know all that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about their fucking role-playing experiences. But I'll let you get the fucking wheels moving, dude. Get fucking hyped and stop shitting on what could be the best. Let's fucking go, baby!
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Are you seriously, like, expecting everybody to get super hyped over this?
Well, first of all, I don't know where you're calling from, but it sounds like... Where are you calling from? Ukraine? Holy shit.
Well, are you going to answer my question? Are you seriously?
Well, I mean, I'm getting distracted by those fucking loud noises in the background. It's like you're at a goddamn junkyard or something, fucking shit banging around over back there. Holy fuck, bro.
I'm at work.
Okay, well, I mean, so am I. What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to just like, why are you getting so hyped over this?
Silent Shell donated £4.49 through Super Chat. Can't we just celebrate both games with insulting one another? Or does that not bring in the views?
Two-time Tony Hawk combo for Silent Chill. You're going to have to say it again, bro. All right, maybe call back in when you're not at work. I don't know what to tell you, man. I keep hearing fucking... Sounds like bombs going off back there. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, we're out here.
Look, I gotta ask, man. I understand that the game is going to be essentially free, but should we really even get excited about this? Like, really?
I mean, it's free. I mean, if someone were to send me a pizza right now, I'm going to fucking say hell yeah. I mean, even if it's got anchovies on it, I'll pull it off. Like, I'm not going to turn down free. And this could be free. It depends on how you. I mean, you can make a new account and get a 30-day trial or whatever. Probably a $1 trial on Game Pass, and experience this for just a stupid low fee, if any fee at all. So,
well, hear me out for a second. Yeah. Right? Look, getting a free pizza is great, but if the pizza tastes like dog ass, what good does it make if it's free? Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, free is better than me paying for it. I mean, look,
No
basically,
one says it's practice.
well, yeah, what about their track record? First of all, the main team didn't work on Fallout 76, so if you're going to bring that up, the only thing I can agree with you is probably Fallout 4. And I'm hoping that they have seen that, you know what, they could have probably did a little bit more with Fallout 4 in terms of your choices actually mattering a little bit, holding more weight, and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, Fallout 4, maybe, you know, we can probably put that one in the disappointment category, but, you know, it was still, I guess, fun, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't Fallout New Vegas, if that's what you know, it wasn't Fallout New Vegas, so.
Yeah, I mean, look, Fallout 4 was like mediocre at best. I'm not going to say it was the worst RPG ever. It definitely wasn't the worst RPG ever. It was moderately fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was serviceable.
The thing about the point that I'm making here is that I would go in with some extreme skepticism, because, you know, Bethesda, with the last stunts that they pulled with 76, man, not even just with the game being terrible, but just all the scams that they pulled, like with their
yeah, but you think they you don't think they, I mean, you think they could just, like, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, if you were Todd Howard, would you tell yourself, would you try and convince yourself that you can just, are you saying Todd Howard's exaggerating or lying, or I don't know. Well,
no, I mean, like, I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that are getting excited for it, and, like, I get it, you know, because maybe there's something here, but I'm just, the point that I'm making is just do not get excited and go in being skeptical, because they don't, you know, Fallout 76 alone, between the game being terrible, between it launching really buggy, and then Bethesda literally scamming people out of the bags that they ordered. Like,
yeah, well, that has nothing to do with any software here. I mean, that's something totally different. That has nothing to do with the fucking goddamn developers. I mean, you guys read Reddit too much. Like, literally, just read Reddit way too much.
No, this is the problem with gaming, though, my guy. Because what happens is like these shitty companies make shitty consumer. They make. It doesn't matter. It's on Game Pass. This is a different era. This is a different era. It's literally free. It's literally free. It's literally free. Why are we giving them a chance? It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. That's the whole. But if this were on PlayStation, you'd be kissing its ass, wouldn't you? Of course you would.
No, hell no.
Well, you're just a Bethesda hater. You're just another hater, because what you're look. If they pull, let me just say this. If they pull the curtain back at E3 and they show us gameplay, and it looks a little dull, then we can start getting a little skeptical about it. But, you know, if they show us gameplay in a way that makes sense and real gameplay, and not this, like, fucking, you know, dumbass bullshit, like, where they show us like 2 seconds of gameplay and then cut to fucking cutscenes or whatever, I mean, then we'll start getting skeptical about that. But
well, what do you think we're gonna get? You think we're gonna get something good?
Yeah. Why wouldn't? I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Well, you single-handedly dismantled Cyberpunk, so I would assume that your instinct and your intuition would be on par here. So I'm gonna trust you, Michael, but just heed my warning here. All right?
Yep. So basically, like, everything's gonna be doom and gloom around here. Yeah. Okay. Well, not interested in that. Got too many of those negative Nancys around here. Nasty cynicism. Oh, Michael, don't get excited for a game that I don't like. Uh-oh. It's like y'all want to shill Elden Ring, and that's a fucking total snooze fest. These 2 games right here, Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy, have way more potential, way more meat on the bone in terms of things to do within the game. Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're not ready? Call back when you're ready. Let's get someone on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, we got to be careful with Starfield.
Oh, my God, with this careful shit.
Well, Fallout 4 was honestly pretty disappointing. 76 was garbage. I mean, it's Bethesda, so it's a hit or miss. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but it's on Game Pass.
Very true. That's a major positive, but I don't think there's a game, especially nowadays, worth being excited over because of all the flops that come out.
Okay, but Elden Ring was the best thing. Let me guess, Elden Ring was the best thing since sliced bread.
Fuck no. Elden Ring was fun for like 5 days.
No, what do you mean? Well, they're going to get mad at you for saying that.
I don't care. I don't have friends anyway. What do I have to lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, I love Skyrim. Like you were saying, the Dark Brotherhood, super memorable. Yeah. The Thieves Guild, the Nightingales. I still remember all that stuff vividly. I beat that game probably like 10 times, front to back with the DLCs included. The Merak, all that shit, super memorable. Even if, back then they only had, I don't know, 20, 30 voice actors at most, because a lot of the NPCs share the same voice actors. It was just a quality game. And I'm really hoping, like you, I'm hoping that Starfield is going to hit the freaking ball out of the park all the way to the moon. We're never going to see the ball again because of how hard they hit that home run, you know?
Oh, get my boy!
Cringe. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, Michael, is this Lexstar?
Cringe. Trying to get a caller on the air. They're just going to waste my time. We don't got much battery left. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
It's over. How did the Losers Club?
Yep. So far, we're striking out with these callers. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Doctor.
Literally can't. Nope, you're done. Get him off the air. Got losers. I mean, just total neckbeards calling in. Total neckbeards calling in.
In this world, in this universe.
Those big fights, like, what if combat breaks out right now? Right, you have to handle that, right? Because it could. You can't control it. The only thing you control is that the game has to account for it somehow.
We embrace the chaos, let it play out, and usually it's pretty fun.
A lot of us have been doing this for a long time together. And it's nice with Starfield to go back to some things we didn't do, the backgrounds, the traits, the defining your character, all of those stats. And I think there's so many games now that do those things that people are ready for something that does a lot of the things that, you know, older hardcore RPGs, some that we used to do, doing those again in a new way.
We've always allowed the player to, to create really interesting, unique characters. This game, we've definitely severely leveled up. The tech is based on scanning of real-world models, similar to the photogrammetry we do in our landscapes.
I mean, the only way this game could really be a disappointment is if the story is so bland, like no one cares about it, which it could. I mean, that could be the case. You know, I mean, like, if I don't care about the characters or anything like that, obviously you make your own, but, you know, I could see maybe it being kind of bland in that area, but we still have, like, very little to go on here, like, outside of concept art, so.
On the frontier, we've got Ryujin Industries,
Holy
which
shit.
represents corporate life.
Look at that, bro.
I think it has one of the
I can't even see that fully. We got some cyberpunk-looking shit up in this bitch.
best starts of any of the factions.
Yeah, it's a mega corp, and you get hired, right? Like that you would do, right?
We'll play for our job. We'll see if you cut the mustard.
Right.
Yeah, I love approaching it that way where, okay, what makes the world feel whole? What are the groups that would make it feel whole and believable? And then how does the player interact with them? You know, what we're doing with the pirates, the Crimson Fleet as well. They're not just this foe. Let the player join them.
I'm so glad he said that, because it's like, man, these games, everything's an enemy. Everything's an enemy. That's like the mentality of especially Elden Ring. I mean, oh my God. You know, it's just, look, there's another thing on the map.
Silent Chill donated £4.49 through Super Chat. Stop saying, well, if it's trash, it's on Game Pass, it's lowering the standard of video games.
Too bad.
Most games that comes to Game Pass are day one Ahmed.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You would rather spend $60 on a terrible game? I mean, you guys are fucking going crazy in here. You guys have absolutely no common sense. If it's on Game Pass, that's a win for everyone, because you're not paying big money to play a disaster potentially, okay? So if it is a disaster, it's on Game Pass day one. Like, I don't understand how that's a red flag. You should be praising that and saying, yeah, you know what, Michael, maybe I don't. Just start thinking and using your brain.
What does that mean?
The cool thing about Crimson Fleet, you know, what if you're a good person and you want to be a good player and you don't want to play as a bad guy? You can.
I mean, if Elden Ring were on Game Pass, I would have cut it some slack. I'd say, okay, it's on Game Pass. I didn't spend any real money on it. It's a disposable game. That's actually where it belongs, on Game Pass. That's where Elden Ring belongs, on Game Pass. It's a snooze fest. It's a total snooze fest, folks. I just don't understand when you got big games like this, you know, coming. How can you say Elden Ring is Game of the Year? It's like that to me just doesn't make any sense. I mean, if a game has more to it, like, well, Elden Ring doesn't have much to it. It's like, yeah, big world, but you're doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. There's no story in a traditional sort of narrative way. So, you know, you gotta piece it together like a fucking puzzle. Nobody got time for that. The only person that's going to give it Game of the Year is Jeff Keighley, because he's in love with it. That's the only people that are going to give Elden Ring Game of the Year. Alrighty, guys, we got the lines open, folks. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Come on. Come on. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, about it's over.
You're done? Hello, you're on the air.
So, has any of these people that have these criticisms ever played a Bethesda title? Like, I've put so many hours into Bethesda titles, and I've never, I don't know, I just don't understand, like, where their mindset is coming from, honestly, Michael.
Well, I mean, if the Elden Ring fanboys are in here, they only like that game, and that's it. So they're going to dismiss this, and that's it. And that's just that's what they would do for Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow as well. Even if it's great gameplay, they're going to say, well, you know, Elden Ring is still better, and all this dumb bullshit. Because that's just what they want. They like Elden Ring, and that's kind of it. They like the Souls series, and that's kind of it. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But let's not pretend like you're this big, broad gamer with open sort of, with an open mindset when you're not.
Well,
Silent Show donated £1.79 through Super Chat.
Weren't all these same people like
Game
super
Pass
excited
Day
for
1 and
Cyberpunk?
it's trash.
Like, what's the difference here? I don't understand.
Well, like Halo
Infinite,
Halo Infinite is a dead game, and I'm glad it was on Game Pass because, well, that's where it belonged to be, you know. So that's what I'm saying. If this is a disaster, who cares? I mean, it's not as big of a deal because it's on Game Pass.
Vinku's 16 donated €4.99
but they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess,
because Starfield seems a cookie cutter of Mass Effect with same dialogue choices.
Subscription,
Sad.
if I know the games are not finished, right? And then I can at least test it out, come back from time to time. I didn't just waste $60 whole.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, for a piece of shit.
They just said.
Or 70.
Just said,
Today's now 70.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Imagine paying 70 for Horizon. Imagine paying 70 for Horizon. They just said that this looks like a cookie-cutter Mass Effect. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think this is going to have more depth than Mass Effect?
Absolutely. It's Bethesda.
Yeah.
It's Bethesda. What else do I have to say? Have you guys not played Skyrim?
They
Oblivion,
haven't.
Fallout,
That's an old
New
game.
Vegas?
These Zoomers weren't even born then, probably. I mean, Jesus.
But, like, have they even played... Do they know what Morrowind is, though?
Oh, hell
like,
no.
have
That's
they ever...
old as fuck. They weren't born. That came out... I don't even know when that came out. Like 2000 fucking what? Long time ago.
What is it? 03, 04?
Yeah. Well, hell no.
Around there.
They did not play that.
Okay, well, go watch the fucking... I don't know why. Go watch a fucking couple quests or something. Like, dude, there's so much depth there. And I understand people have their gripes with Fallout 4 and 76, but, like, there's still at least good storytelling throughout the game. There's not... I'm not saying it's like levels of New Vegas or Oblivion, but, dude, like, it's still a good game. Like, I still fucking played it at the end of the day. I wasn't fucking pissed off. I don't understand, man. Like, you're getting a good product for a reasonable price point. Why are we not celebrating this? Why can we never have any happiness in this fucking industry?
Nope, it's got to be doom and gloom around here. It's got to be doom and gloom around here. They don't want to see Bethesda get that W. They don't, especially since it's on Game Pass, Xbox, and all that stuff. I mean, look, I mean, there's reasons to be skeptical about it still because there's no gameplay. But that's just that's what they did for Fallout 4. They showed it off at E3. It came out in November of that year, and that's how you do it. Show it when it's ready. If you show it now, like Dead Space Remake is doing, well, you already got people saying it looks like shit. I mean, And that's just the way gamers are. So even if it says like it's not a final product, it's like, well, the first impression is what counts. So you don't show the game until it's ready.
Absolutely. Why? I mean, there's nothing to add there. I agree. I'd rather them pull the curtain back when it makes sense than trickling me more and more and more of the game like we saw earlier this year with Dying Light. Or like we saw in past years, like with Cyberpunk.
Oh my God!
I know it is an oh my God. I mean, remember how many times they shilled that game, and like how many fucking presentations did we get of those?
Well, I mean, it probably worked. They probably made big fucking money on it. I don't know what the sales are, but it did pretty decent numbers on Steam anyway. So it worked. Tell people to pre-order, and they do.
Yeah, because they're fucking brain dead zombies. But you know what gets me there day one? A fucking trailer, or like when Bethesda came out at E3 in 2015 and showed me Fallout 4. That's what got me there day fucking one. Because that was a fucking trailer to get hyped about. And you know what? Bethesda's the best at hyping people up. So.
They said Skyrim was terrible, and they said that they keep making terrible games, and they said even for $1, this wouldn't be worth it. That's what they just donated.
Wow. Well, if you think Skyrim's terrible, then you don't. Your opinion doesn't matter. And in fact, they should ban you from ever buying another video game, you ungrateful little fucker. Because that's what you are, an ungrateful fucking piece of shit that should not have the ability to play video games. They should fucking lock you behind a jail cell because you're fucking criminal scum, probably, you piece of shit. And yeah, if you don't understand that reference, go fuck yourself, because you aren't a real fucking gamer. You never played Oblivion. You never played any Elder Scrolls game. And you know what? The fact of the matter is, Michael, that this is in outer fucking space. Yeah. We aren't discovering things that would have been laced to the wasteland or anything like that. No, these are new adventures, new journeys that the player can interact with. And you know what? That has not been done in gaming. I don't know who you retards think could do this, but it's nobody else. It's only Bethesda that could even give you this dream. So be fucking grateful for just 2 seconds and get fucking hyped. Get fucking hyped. Like, I'm so excited, dude. I'm not even kidding you, because I'm a real fucking gamer, unlike you stupid fucks.
Oh my god.
And why are people bitching about the combat? I don't play open world RPGs for the combat. Now, is it nice?
Wait a minute. They're bitching about the combat, bro? We haven't even seen the goddamn gameplay. They bitching about... Dude, one guy called in literally earlier in the show, and he talked about fucking microtransactions. Who said there's microtransactions in this?
How low IQ are you guys?
Oh my god. He was like, well, Fallout 76 had microtransactions. I'm assuming it's going to be here at Starfield. It's like, dude, you can't make those assumptions like that. That's just ridiculous.
Well, it's even more ridiculous to not understand the amount of money that's being poured into this, and you don't think they want to at least get on the ground running day one. They have Xbox money behind them. On top of that, this is Bethesda. You know what I mean? Like, why would they put so much money into a product if they want it to fail? That just doesn't make sense to me. That sounds like stupidity.
I mean, because Xbox's reputation is on the line too. I mean, if this fucking tanks, no one's going to want to subscribe to Game Pass. Like, oh, Halo Infinite's dead. Starfield fucking was a blunder. Like, so not only is Bethesda's, they have to prove themselves again to say, hey, we're going to deliver you something fucking special like Oblivion and like Morrowind and Skyrim. But on top of that, it's like, okay, Xbox's brand is, because they fucking own them, and they have to solidify this existence of Game Pass, and they want to keep, ensuring that people subscribe to it. So, like, there's no way that this could be a fucking, look, Crossfire, but no one gave a shit about that. Like, I didn't even know what that, so, I already know they're going to bring that up. Like, well, Michael, yeah, that's a good point, but Crossfire just released on Game Pass, and that was a fucking terrible, all this shit. So, but this is different because people actually, no one who was hyping up Crossfire. I mean, maybe some people were, I don't know, but.
Person.
Yeah.
I don't know a single person that hyped that up. I don't care about Crossfire. I care about what Bethesda Game Studios is making and working on. And I hear that they're making a Skyrim, and I hear that they're making Starfield now. And we've seen just a little taste of it today, a little more concept art and shit like that. But dude, like, I don't understand, like, what is wrong with these people? Why can they not get hyped for something? This is an open world RPG, and you fuckers are talking about having a fluid
they're literally saying that it's on the same engine when literally I just looked up the article right here and it's on a brand new fucking engine. Oh my god.
They say it's on the same, but it's not though.
No, it's on a different Game Informer. We'll use Creation Engine 2.
Okay, so is that not a new engine? Like, because from what I heard, it is a new engine, and it's
probably an evolution. But I mean, shit, there's obviously going to be advancements because it's only on the new consoles, so they're going to take advantage of those new consoles. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know when development started. I'm not doing 100% research out here, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know what people want, new engine or not. It probably doesn't really matter at the end of the day. As long as they can deliver on what they're saying here in this roundtable, then that's good enough for me.
I just don't know what they want out of a video game.
They just want to hate because it's Bethesda, and it's cool to hate on what's popular, and it's cool to hate on Xbox. It's cool to like that, root for the underdog, which was From Software, this niche community game going mainstream. That's really what I mean. These people have mental illness. These Elden Ring fanboys literally have mental illness. I'm not even kidding,
Absolutely.
man. I'm not even kidding.
No, severe. Yeah, I actually worry about, what they're going to do in life if they're going to hurt somebody, because the way that they talk to you is disgusting. Frankly, it's grotesque. Some of the things they say about you, honestly, if a normal human being was to walk upon you, which they probably can't because you're 6 feet under your parents' basement, but I mean, they would ask you to seek help. They would ask you to seek help because no normal human being talks to another person like this. Honest to God. It's fucking video games, for Christ's sakes. What is wrong with you people? And I'm so excited, Michael. I know I keep going back to that, but dude, we got a fucking Bethesda title coming out again. Get fucking hyped. And I'm sure you feel the same way, but how are you younger gamers not feeling the same way? Anytime a fucking Bethesda title comes out, bro, I am fucking giddy. I'm fucking ready, because these are some of the best that gaming has to offer. Yeah. Period. I don't know who else you're going to put up on the same fucking mantle as Bethesda or Rockstar, dude. These are the heavyweights of our industry making these great games. So get fucking hyped. And I'm so tired of all you assholes that have never played video games before coming in here and telling me what is a good game or what I need to see. You guys don't know you don't know how the industry works. You never holding a job in your life. You don't know how to make payments on a credit card. I don't give a fuck what you have to say, dude. So move the fucking wheels. Bethesda is in it to win it.
I mean, Skyrim, 18,000 played an hour ago. That game came out in 2011. What a testament. The longevity.
Insane numbers. Those are insane numbers for a game that old, Michael.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. Are people going to be playing Elden Ring in 10 years from now? No, the numbers aren't going to be at 11,000. You know what I mean?
God damn it, man. Get some fucking reality in your life. Stop living under a fucking rock, scrolling through your vertical Reddit board. That is a pathetic way to live, okay? If you like something, tell us that you like it. Stop being a part of this mob mentality. I'm sick of this bullshit,
Oh my God,
dude.
It is so
Be
annoying.
a real human being.
Yeah.
To shit on Bethesda, I mean, how dare you? How fucking dare you, honestly? These guys have probably brought some of my best gaming experiences. It is disgusting
through
to see
Super
you guys
Chat.
and the level of
GTA 5
disrespect
Online
you
is
have
still
from
better
people
than
that
all
have probably
these
given you your
games.
best gaming
100.
experiences. Shameful. People should be fucking ashamed of themselves. You have no humility. You have no humanity. You are just a fucking coomer and a brain-dead zoomer. Move the fucking wheels.
It's over.
Fuck you, asshole.
It's over. Holy shit. Hello, you're on the air.
Well, first I want to start with Morrowind came out in 2002, so that's but anyway, people don't realize why Game Pass is good, right? Like you said, you can try it, don't like it, you lost $15 at most. We have other games you can play. Look at Gran Turismo 7. That fucking game just looks like an up-res PS3 game in a lot of ways. Yeah. And yet it's $70 with microtransactions. I mean, even if I do believe this game will have microtransactions, just how Bethesda's been doing it for the last few years, but I won't confirm or deny yet. I won't be like, oh God, no, microtransactions, fuck this game. No, I mean, it's just microtransactions, what we do. But that's the whole beauty about Game Pass. You get to try it, don't like it, oh well. If you do like the game, then fucking buy it then. If you don't, I mean, it's just.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Starfield is a home run, I'm getting that on disc because I want to. I want to keep it.
Yeah, that's one that's just after Sony with Gran Turismo 7. It's like, man, I don't want to pay a $70 game and find out it's trash. I mean, Tunic came out. I mean, granted, it's a freaking single person made that game, indie game. At least you could try the damn game on Game Pass day one. And that's actually a cool damn game for what it is, for only one person that made it. That game is better than most people these other fucking developers that take hundreds. Yeah, it takes hundreds of fucking developers to make. One person made this game and it's better than fucking Elden Ring.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Yep, spin the wheels.
Oh yeah. Well, we just had 2 callers try to call in and they're giving up. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, okay, so listen, I'm a big fan of Bethesda. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love all their games. I play Fallout, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Love Elder Scrolls.
Yep.
But Fallout 76 left a really bad taste in my mouth. I bought that game day one, and oh boy, it was such a pain to play that game. I do have hope, and I'm hoping that they fix all the bugs in the game. Hopefully it's very smooth, and I hope it plays well. And yeah, I hope for the best for Bethesda.
We'll see, yeah. Hello, you're on the air. Something is not working. Come on, holy fuck. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, is this the Krusty Krab?
Cringe. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Oh my God. I can't keep hearing it. We gotta close it. We gotta fix it. The whole damn system's broke. The whole damn system's broke. The whole damn system is broke. So if you're gonna call it, make sure you got something quality to say. Okay? If you're gonna be funny, be funny. If you're gonna be fucking boring, be boring. I mean, just do something. Okay, I'm tired of hearing that dumbass ring because I got to hear it fucking within 3 seconds. Everyone hangs up within 3 seconds. Either that or it's a never-ending call for 40 minutes long. Guys, if this were a PlayStation exclusive, you'd be all up its ass, okay? Don't sit there and lie to me. I know how you guys operate. All right, we got about 30 minutes left on the show here. 30 minutes left until the battery dies, folks. So you guys got to shape up. Guys, we only got 30 minutes left, okay? 30 minutes left. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, come on, man. We're not playing games out here. I'm going to start banning. Let's go. Hello,
Michael,
you're on the air.
that you don't know what you're talking about. I know how to use a credit card. So you need to
I didn't say that. You got to talk to him about that. I didn't say that. Lord have mercy. Quit calling in if you have nothing to say. Let's go.
£4.49
Six-time Tony on
through
combo for
Super Chat.
Silent Chill.
Good senator needs to get his fat ass down there on the bench if he's going to keep.
He was already on the bench at one point. He already did come out here. He felt the cold.
Yo, Michael.
Yeah, hello, you're on the air. Silent Chill coming through with the six-time Tony on combo. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
It's nice to see the good Shillinator back again. Shilling for Bethesda.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, what is that going on their payroll?
What are we supposed to shill? Elden Ring and that's it? Is that the only game we're allowed to shill?
Not.
Oh, come on, bro. You love that
but
game.
the good senator, I mean, come on. Bethesda hasn't been the same for like a decade now. I mean, he's just blowing hot air up their ass for no reason, really. I mean, why should you be excited?
I mean, they haven't really made a game since Skyrim. I mean, what have they made since? Fallout 76? That's not the main
Fallout
studio.
4, yeah, sucked.
Well,
Fallout 76
yeah,
sucked.
Fallout 4, but I mean, that was like 2015, so that's still been a long time. 2015 to 2022. I mean, come on, how many years is that? Long fucking time.
It's a while, but
yeah,
still, I mean. So what's different though?
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I get that it's on Game Pass day one, so it's just it's disposable.
You guys don't care about
which
that.
is fine.
You guys don't care.
Well,
about
I do.
That.
I'll be playing it on Game Pass day one.
Well, there you go. I mean,
I'm not hyped for it.
Why?
Like the good senator who's just
Yeah,
chilling.
why?
Because Bethesda haven't made a good RPG in since Oblivion. I don't know how long that was.
Well, I mean, maybe they learned their lesson.
Well, you're just being so optimistic now.
Well, I mean, I can't. So I'm either I'm a shill or I'm a fucking hater. You know, it's never in between, is it?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Well,
I mean, you could just be shilling Horizon.
No one's gonna be chill. I'm not chilling this game. I'm just saying the only reason why I'm being hopeful for it is because it's on Game Pass. Now, if this were $60, then I'd be a little bit more skeptical because I have to pay more, but I don't. So
well, I saw a super chat that I agree with saying like that doesn't that just lower the standard of gaming if you're just like
it doesn't matter what it lowers. I mean it's the reality. So we don't. I mean whether or not people agree, it doesn't matter. It's just the way things are now. So. And PlayStation's going to follow suit. So.
Yeah, well, RIP gaming. Move the wheels.
Okay. Come on. I'm done with these losers calling and everything's dead except Elden Ring. Just go fucking jack off to Elden Ring some more. Go and do the same old copy and paste the dungeon that's been mirrored and just do that bullshit over and over and over again. Game of the year. Oh, Young Yeah said, hey, look, it sold 12 million copies. Just take the game, and you know, like go to the sex shop, get a dildo, and engrave Elden Ring on it and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. I mean, honestly, Jesus Christ, Elden Ring or nothing, Elden Ring or nothing, Elden Ring or nothing. You guys are 35 years old, 40 years old in your parents' basement. You're in debt. You have no future. Surrounded by Cheetos. It's over.
Hey, is this Michael?
Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We got 30 minutes left, 20-something minutes left on the show. The battery's going to die.
Hey
Let's
there,
go.
Michael.
Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Hello,
Hey there,
you're on the air.
Michael.
Hello, you're on the air. You got nothing to say. We're going to get you off the air. You got nothing to say. We're going to get you off the air. It's as simple as that, folks, okay? So let's go ahead and go through this list here while we wait for someone to actually call in. Shadow99 popping the cherry with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. You're retarded with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Devil, Anonymous Mind, Troy, NJX with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Christopher Columbus, Good Senator, You Ultimate One, Goth, Silent Show with the highest combo so far, six-time Tony Hawk combo. Mike Antonio, Nico Bellic, Obsolete Foxhound, Vid Cruz. Motherfuck me in the ass. Can't hear shit out here. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. You better be worthwhile because you just interrupted me. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Starfield, should you buy it or not? I'm gonna close the lines down. If you guys can't fucking talk, I'm gonna close the lines down. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello there, Michael. It's PewDiePie.
Shut up, dude. Go play Elden Ring. Go play Elden Ring. Get out of here. Go play Elden Ring. Go back to the Elden Ring Discord. No one cares about Elden Ring. It's dead. Oh my God. It's over. What the fuck is that? Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. So, I mean, I hear that all this talk about how the game is going on Game Pass and it's not a great thing and everything like that. And I'm not really sure.
That's the only reason why I'm optimistic. If it weren't on Game Pass, I wouldn't be as optimistic.
I think if people give the game a pass when they're playing it and say, well, it's just a Game Pass game when they're playing it, that's not good. But if the attitude behind it is just that they're going to open it up to a bunch of players who maybe are on the fence to try to build a player base because they know damn well the game is too big to really get through like a month on Game Pass, you're going to have to like buy the game at some point. It's a risk for Xbox to do this. It's a risk for Bethesda because if the game sucks, it's going to live and die on Game Pass.
Well, and I mean, it's going to hurt the reputation. It's going to hurt the reputation of Bethesda and Xbox and Game Pass. I mean, because this will be a big flop. It ain't no little Crossfire game, you know, because they said that was trash.
Yeah.
But you know, like there's a lot at stake here in terms of the reputation for Bethesda and Xbox and Game Pass because you know Halo is kind of dead. I mean, the numbers are low.
Yeah.
You know, just like Battlefield, just like Call of Duty. I think all the shooters are pretty much dead at this point. It just seems like people are tired of them. But
the legacy titles are struggling. It's a lot of it's a lot of developers who kind of stood on their legacy titles for a little too long.
It's just the same old shit. It literally is just, and people are getting tired of that. People are getting tired of that. You
look at GTA.
You at least have to remix. Well,
I mean, look, I bought it for the PS5 and I played a little bit. And I would say if I didn't have it for the PS4 when they did that first re-release that they did, like I would be like, all right, it's not bad, but I mean, going from a PS4 to the PS5 version, I'm like sitting there looking for, you know, instances of where they've done something, and it really just seemed like it was just particle and some car effects.
Right. Yeah.
And it was like,
well, I mean, at least it loads faster. I'll give it that.
Yeah. But I mean, they can't stand on it anymore. Like that's got to be the last release of that game.
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, I have no desire to play really Grand Theft Auto 5 again. It's like Resident Evil 4. How many times can you keep putting that fucking thing out?
Yeah, it's just not. They're not really doing anything to the optimizations of them either. It's just kind of like thinly veiled updates to things, and Bethesda did it with. I know they've done it with Skyrim.
Yeah, it just came back out last year, late last year, like in November or December.
Yeah, and you play it for like a certain amount of time just to see what they did, and then you remember everything, and the game's not all that different. So for like a new audience, it's cool because they're getting it to the current system. Yeah. To the older one, it's like it's not old enough for where it's nostalgic, and it's not new enough to where it feels like a fresh experience. So they really gotta start coming out with some new IP. Something's got to happen because they're getting as tired as the film industry.
Oh Lord. Well, that's what the film industry does too. I mean, it's just the same old thing. Hey, Batman's coming back out. You know, every 10 years there's a new Batman movie. It's got to be. We got to retell the Bruce Wayne story.
We're gonna get the announcement for Spider-Man soon, and we'll have.
Oh my God!
There's 45 times this guy's getting bit by the fucking spider.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, how many more times? Jesus Lord.
Ugh. Anyway, man, it's
Hell yeah,
all right. It's okay.
No, let's go, baby. Let's go. There's something to live for.
Todd Howard told us so.
Holy shit. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, is this a Krusty Krab?
Come on, let's go. Let's get some 4-channel callers in here. I mean, don't do that. Alrighty, let's continue this list here. Vin Cruz, can't read what I wrote. Writer Online, 2 Real Tone, and then Blazaco returns for the winner's circle. So that's who we got on the list. We got interrupted there. Guys, there's 18,000 people playing Skyrim Special Edition on Steam an hour ago. Okay, that's what I have for numbers up here. Let's type in Elden Ring. $479. I can't even read numbers. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, no one cares. Hello, you're on the air.
You requested a 4-channel.
Well, if you're here, you're here. I mean, what do you think about Elden Ring?
So
what do you think about Elden Ring?
Oh, it's trash.
No, let's go, baby. Neil, Shazam, it's over.
No, it's something you got to get about Starfield is I heard some people shitting on the engine, and the thing about the engine is it's actually the biggest engine upgrade they've ever had, even more than like Skyrim.
Really?
So I mean, they're really taking advantage of the next gen stuff here.
Well, that's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. I mean, that's a clarification there. Hello,
Mind underscore at underscore Bay donated $2 through Super Chat.
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Snow exclusive,
we out
they
here.
would foam. Smiley face.
All right, awesome. Hey, I agree with you about everything about Elden Ring, man. Listen, that game is a duck and roll simulator all the way through.
Oh my God.
You spend more time ducking and rolling, horse simulating, than actually hitting the boss. I put a few hours in the game. I'm telling you right now, Bloodborne was a million times better as a game. Just something about. I'll say the art direction was nice since the Game of Thrones guy was in it making the art direction, but the game itself is poop, man. The people that are hating on Skyrim and Bethesda, the combat for them, where you actually swing a sword and everything, that combat is a million times better than Elden Ring. Like, it's more fluid. That's why I have high hopes for Starfield, like you said, you know?
Yeah.
Look at all these guys who hate Elden Ring just because they can't beat the game. Is it too hard?
It's boring.
Why is it boring?
It's a snooze fest. I don't know. Every time I play it, I got to get my pillow nearby. It's a snooze fest. The open world is trash.
The story?
The open world is trash.
Can
Yeah.
you tell us the plot of the game?
Nothing to do in the open world. Padding. It's over. Miyazaki has fumbled the football. Miyazaki has fumbled the football. 12 million units sold, yet half of them will probably fucking return to the
Michael,
store.
when will you not stutter? Like, literally every 5 seconds, you're like, ooh.
What?
Stop.
Well, you guys are boring. What are you going to do? I got to interrupt you. You guys are boring. Especially that caller. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, hiya. Yo, what's up? How you keeping?
Yo, out here.
Yo, Elden Ring.
Yep.
Elden Ring.
What about it?
I just beat it.
It's
and I'm
a
really
snooze
happy.
fest. It's a snooze fest.
It was a lot. But saying which, I'm happy that I finished it, as finished as it could be because of how hard it was. It was really challenging for me, but I fully understand where you say it's boring because I'm a boring guy. I love grinding in games.
Oh, my God.
This Hogwarts thing, not interested in it at all.
Oh, come on, bro. You got to wait till tomorrow. Call in tomorrow. We're going to cover it.
You're going to cover it for us?
Yeah, the gameplay.
All right, good stuff. But I tell you what, I am. You know where me and you is 100% like on point. Starfield. The second that drops, I'm taking my annual leave and I will just want to absorb it for a whole week.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
I need that. I need that because basically, I'm a Skyrim guy, as you well know. and 76 didn't do it for me at all. I like Fallout 4, but I had difficulty going back to it. But Starfield, it looks like something. To me, it's got a kind of No Man's Sky vibe and Elite vibe. And basically, No Man's Sky, fantastic game, love it to bits. But again, it's something you need to put a lot of time into to enjoy.
Yeah.
Elite, can't play it for shit because the controlling of the ships is just ridiculous. So I'm just looking for that happy medium. Whereas I can fly in space. I can go through the galaxy, I can do what I need to do and not have to worry too much about learning how to fly a spaceship as though you're flying a jumbo jet.
Gaming donated $7 Australian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat.
One final thing,
brother,
our favorite game, GTA.
Unlisted? I want to watch it later.
Basically, I joined a new crew yesterday.
Don't care. You never have and you never will.
Absolute ball. And basically
It's
the new...
over.
Yeah, but saying which, Michael...
Dan Allen Gaming coming through with the $8 super chat. What? Guys, we don't got much time left. We got like 5 minutes left. The battery's going to die. So wrap it up.
All right, move the wheels here. Basically, Starfield. Elder Scrolls, not so much. Peace.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to close the lines down so we can go through the list here. Those who supported the show, we're going to add someone else to the list here.
Blokey Face donated £2 through Super Chat. Cujo, let's go bowling. Bowling.
Yeah.
Bowling. Bowling. Bowling.
Yeah.
Bowling. Bowling.
Yeah.
Bowling. Bowling.
Yeah.
Bowling. Bowling.
Yeah.
Bowling. Bowling.
Yeah. Go play
Bowling.
Elden Ring.
Bowling.
Go to sleep with Elden Ring, okay? Shadows99 popping the cherry with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. You're retarded with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Devil Anonymous Mind with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Troy with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Injax, Christopher Columbus, Good Senator, Ultimate One, Goff, Silent Chill with the 6-time Tony Hawk combo. Mike and Tony, Nico Bellic, Obsolete, Foxhound, Vin Cruz, Writer Online, to the real one, Dan Allen Gaming, and Blokey coming through. And of course, a brand new member in the winner's circle, Blasco returns. That's who we have this day. That's who we have today. Appreciate the kind generosity. Your support keeps the fuel in the engine. And I think we're going to wind this down before it cuts off. So, look, Starfield, what they're saying right now, it makes sense. Obviously, we have to wait and see. And if they make it work in a way that makes sense, then it could very well be a home run. Tomorrow, we have Hogwarts Legacy, so they're going to unveil Hogwarts Legacy at the State of Play. We're going to be covering that, okay? So make sure you tune in here tomorrow because we're going to shoot it straight. If Hogwarts Legacy looks like trash, we'll say it looks like trash. If it looks fantastic, it looks better than Elden Ring, we're going to say it looks better than Elden Ring. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles, but that's going to do it for today. Again, tune in tomorrow for the State of Play with Hogwarts Legacy. Should be very exciting. So that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later. It's over!